Walking is man's best medicine. To do nothing is sometimes a good remedy. Everything in excess is opposed to nature. There are, in fact, two things: science and opinion. The former begets knowledge, the latter ignorance. The latter ignorance. Healing is a matter of time, but it is sometimes also a matter of opportunity. Wherever the art of medicine is loved, there is also a love of humanity. Natural forces within us are the true healers of disease. Life is short, art long, opportunity fleeting, experience deceptive, judgment difficult. The greatest medicine of all is teaching people how not to need it. It's more important to know what sort of person has a disease than to know what sort of disease a person has. If we could give every individual the right amount of nourishment and exercise, not too little and not too much, we would have found the safest way to health. It is time which imparts strength to all things and brings them to maturity. For extreme diseases, extreme methods of cure, as to restriction, are most suitable. The soul is the same in all living creatures, although the body of each is different. The body of man has in itself blood, phlegm, yellow bile, and black bile. These make up the nature of the body. Many admire, few. No. Let your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food. For where there is love of man, there is also love of the art. Whenever a doctor cannot do good, he must be kept from doing harm. Science is the father of knowledge, but opinion breeds ignorance. If you are not your own doctor, you are a fool. Make a habit of two things: to help, or at least to do no harm. Our food should be our medicine, and our medicine should be our food. Health is the greatest of human blessings. All disease starts in the gut. The physician treats, but nature heals. It's far more important to know what person the disease has than what disease the person has. Walking is a man's best medicine. A physician, without a knowledge of astrology, has no right to call himself a physician. Cure sometimes. Treat often, comfort always. Nature itself is the best physician. Sport is a preserver of health. All diseases begin in the gut. When in sickness, look to the spine first. He who wishes to be a surgeon should go to war. All disease begins in the gut. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Look well to the spine for the cause of disease. Sometimes give your services for nothing. The life so short, the craft so long to learn. Life is short, the art long. Everyone has a doctor in him or her. We just have to help it in its work. The natural healing force within each one of us is the greatest force in getting well. Our food should be our medicine. Our medicine should be our food. But to eat when you are sick is to feed your sickness.